Hello on for part 2 of the Blade Flash Bladefall Inquisitor build. So, we ended up revamping the character a lot. I pretty much was watching Lighty play this build, and his build was doing like 14 million damage. Pretty much just absolutely wrecked everything on hardcore trade, and he's still playing it. So I pretty much went to his skill tree a little bit because it's a little bit different. It's more focused on damage also, which is what the last build was missing a lot of. So there we go. So pretty much same here. Did some changes here. So we ended up cutting it right here. These 2 points also I can take off, which actually should not be on right now because those 2 points actually should be allocated down there. I didn't realize they were still on. So actually, there. So it's like 10.5. Okay, that looks better now. I forgot those 2 points should not be on. So pretty much it's the usual. We cut right these two, cut this off, and everything above it. So then pretty much we went this way. We picked up the life and life regen. Traveled down, life. A lot of regen, strength. And then we pretty much, there you are, up here, continue this way. But except now we went up this way. Like I grabbed the jewel slot here. It's pretty much this jewel slot. Because I moved the glorious vanity up to the top one, just so I can have the life regen, then the not life gen. Yeah, a little bit of life regen, but also mainly the mana regen, because I have 89 mana. So this helps with that problem. So I just don't have the 2 skill points right now to put right here to get another jewel slot. And pretty much the jewel is just a fire damage, global crit, and life, about 1x. And then I picked up the whole whole damage cluster right here. It's a big chunk of damage, so it's definitely worth getting. It's something I wanted to get also with the other build. I wasn't sure how to exactly take things in and out yet. And then the points that went 2 points here, we put 2 points, went this way instead. That's why I took away these stuff, took away the fire damage. And I just moved them over here. It's like for the crit chance. And this is why you just the necklace makes it so you don't need this node. We ended up only getting cold damage here. If this was a fire pent, leeches life and stuff like that, I would have taken it, but it got cold. So I say if you put your glorious vanity here with Doriani's, just check like what these two are. If one of them is the fire version of this one with the fire leech and fire damage, I would recommend taking it. Because that's why I always check whatever you get here. Like we got an energy leech. I don't think we got it once. No, we got double cold leech actually. Pick up the life again. That's why I switched these 3 battalions back to here. So I'd end up cutting off all 10 points up here, where we had the unnaturals, the life and resistance, the crit nodes here. Definitely, it's not a bad thing to get because it's a lot of crit chance right here, which is probably I would recommend getting this, to be honest. I just took it off because I'm trying to fix my survivability problem. So I took it off now. I probably would take these 4 points back, to be honest. And then on this side, I didn't get to this crit multiplier yet. This didn't change at all. I ended up taking away these 5 points here. And then that's why I picked up like the 1 point here I was missing, more of that life on the bottom. But you can definitely keep this 5 points. You don't have to take them away. I'm just trying something different. And that's pretty much it with that one. And then pretty much Flask, I still haven't changed him yet. I've been lazy. I want to get like a Roomies for more defensive layer, like Bottle of Faith again, like those two. This one I'm using just because I don't have the craft yet for the non-channeling skills. If I had that one, I probably could drop this. There's just no way as of right now without that craft I can sustain my mana. Weapon, So I did end up picking up a flammability ring, on hit ring. So because I got the flammability ring, I dropped the assassin's mark, and that's why I moved the combustion that was on here up to here. That's the only difference on here. The helm, I did change the helmet completely. So I changed it to the crown of the inward eye just for the triple transformation, and also it gives you a lot of life, mana, ES, uh, also ES and top energy shield on top of it. So it's really good overall, and it also has the blade flats AOE. So when I do this one, it's a bigger area effect compared to if I ran it without it. Let's see. So you see, it's a little bit smaller. Not too much, to be honest, but it's a little bit. And then I took pretty much the gems that were in the shield, and I moved them to the helmet. So it's the Herald of Ash, Flesh and Stone, Vitality, and also there's a level 3 Enlighten. I had to get the Enlighten because I got Aspect of the Spider in the ring. So that's why I have to run the Enlighten, just so I can use Aspect Spider. If you don't have Aspect Spider, you don't need the Enlighten. Still same. Chest piece. I didn't upgrade the shield. I was trying to upgrade the shield. The upgrade shield is about 2 to 5x. For like a +1 all fizz gems to get your Blade Blast up another level for more damage. With fire damage or spell damage on it. And I think I was looking for life or something. But it was super expensive. And I just took the 3 red that were in the boots and I moved them to here. So this is my increased duration, cast damage taken, and Mortal Call went just in here. Same boots. I was trying to find something with dex on them, so I can fix my dex problem a little bit, but those are expensive. And then pretty much it's just the 4 I had in the helmet I moved to here. So it's the Second Wind, Smoke Mine, Flame Dash, and Arcane Surge combo, level 5. You don't have to run this combo if you don't want. If you want, just at least run the Flame Dash. And probably Arcane Surge, or if you want like the Flame Dash Second Wind, you can. And drop Smoke Mine, just personal choice. I'm not a big fan of Smoke Mine. It's hard to remember to press this button, to left click, to this, to do the the far move. It's just something you have to really remember doing. Belt, I was trying to upgrade this to the, I think it's Elder Belt, the leather one, with like over 120 life, with also percent life on top of it, with resistance. It was just I didn't have the currency just for a massive life chunk. Gloves. I was trying to upgrade this one also to the spider silk. I think it is, or fingerless gloves. I think the one that has like the 20% more damage on it as infinite, what I'm gonna call it. It's just that alone is like a 1.5x base or 2x with nothing on it. And with faster casting, life, resistance, it's extremely expensive. And I'm nowhere near the currency for that. But that'd be a huge quality of life upgrade. And the only thing, because I took the combustion, I moved to here. I got a anonymous AOE just for the Bladefall to get more cast speed. And I ended up changing both rings. I wanted to get I think it's Unset and Vermilion, so you can run the shit, I forgot. It's the one that a lot of builds run that whenever they do damage, they leech it back. I completely blanked, and I think it's Blood something. I could be wrong. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But those are stupid expensive. So this was my second option. I just searched for a very high dex with life on it, with the resistance I needed to fix my gear, which was Cold and Lightning, with an open prefix to cast the non-channeling. I just don't have it, so that's why both of them are blank. And this one, I bought it with the life, flammability on hit, and the resistance, and I just crafted Aspect of Spider on it, just for another defensive layer. But it's not the easiest to find a ring like this, just because you need open suffix and prefix with some of these good resistance on it, so it definitely wasn't easy to find. But I was able to find it pretty cheap, and just crafted the Aspect Spider on my own. Since Aspect Spider alone in this league is like 20 chaos. Chest piece, I never got around upgrading this one either. It'd been more like a massive ES chest piece with resistance. If you have super currency, you can go for like dodge chance, What's the other one? If you want to go minus cost of skills, you could. It's not the best though. The attacks have more crit chance, I believe, is really good too. There's a lot of good options. And I ended up changing this one. So I dropped the added fire damage, which is a lot of damage you lose, just for increased AoE. I don't know if it's better to keep the fire damage. I just went for AoE just because it's nice to have a bigger radius. I think that's it. Pantheons kill, bandits kill all. Pantheons I never did. So nothing's even colored at all. I just took whatever. Pretty much do the map showcase. I am struggling with the build also. Oh, I didn't check this. Just make sure nothing new. Thicket's new. It's a low tier. Still working on map completion. Okay. T16, let's juice it up a little bit. And I'm not really comfortable with this build, so we're going to leave it on a blue. Sure. And I still like in the Watcher's Eye for the increased life whenever you hit something with your attacks is also a good quality of life option. It's just, like that's another 7-8x. A lot of upgrades to make this build. Nico's full, yeah. But it's got when they make the changes, AoE is massive. It's just even with 10.5k ES combined ES and life, I'm still getting hit extremely hard. I'm not exactly sure how and why, but I'm still dying a lot. And this is also taken from a hard scored skill tree too. So this is probably my last video about this build for a while. I'm probably gonna end up playing abilities to try to play catch up. Which I was hoping this build was able to. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing wrong with this build to where it's still dying with all this, when it should be a little more defensive. Nope. This way? But yeah, as long as you play it slow, it's doable. Just, no one likes to play slow. Ultimatum is extremely difficult for this build, even with positive chaos res. Take combustion. See how slow our damage is for this. I guess we tanked that somehow. But yeah, as you can see, our damage 10 million damage. Like our regen is really nice. Very quick. But yeah, definitely it's very regenerate. Regenerate life is in ES is really fast in this build. But enemies still hit harder than what you can regen. And stuff like that happens. I don't get why. So yeah, if anyone has played this build before and knows what I'm doing wrong, please put in the comment below so someone else can see, or even me too. I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm doing something completely wrong with this build, like all my other builds this league. Like, this makes sense. Like, the same problem that Dominate Blow, the accuracy stacker that I know that, I mean, every pro who's played that build this league said the same problems they had. So I know that wasn't just me. But yeah, like, I'm not going to try Cyrus this build. I can already see it being a fail. I did try Maven. It was not even worth doing whatsoever. It was such a disaster. Pretty much on Maven, I didn't do any damage. And by the first time her first phase was over, I lost 3 portals. And the whole field was full of the balls, so I couldn't get past the second phase. So that's pretty much the build. I know it's got a lot of problems with it. There's a lot more upgrades that need to be done. Like, better everything. Crafts. It needs the actual 10% life as ES. Better chest piece. Let's see. Yes, one does damage. Like, we're at 47 crit chance. 50 fire pen. 12% fizz mitigation, which is pretty bad. ES per second is about 1,000, and life is also 1,000. So that's the nice thing about the build. Those are extremely high. Positive chaos res. 24 block. That's pretty much it. I mean, you could also, another option I was thinking of going with this build is taking the glancing blow and like this cluster, just one more block. This puts you like around 60% block chance. Then put a roomies on it also. You're pretty much at max block with this build. So that's definitely another option to go with if you want to with this build. Just something I considered. Like the next 5 points go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Actually, hold on. You need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7 points. Because like, since I'm done with this, either I can take those 7. I can take these 3. I can go back down this way and get these 5. If I want to go up this way, get this cluster of crit chance. I'm trying to think what else. Jewel slot. A lot of options. You know, like the Scion Life Wheel. It just depends which way you want to take it. I'm not sure what the best option is with this build, to be honest. Attack speed, if I want. There's a lot of options to go with. It's just I don't know what the correct is. And also, like, you can also put a cluster in here if you really want to, like moving this down to here, losing all this. In softcore, this doesn't matter too much. It's just more of, can you fix your mana? Because that's low. So that's pretty much it for the build. I'm going to probably sell this build off now. And I'm going to, I have an idea of build to play someone. My whole clan's playing one certain build, and they told me I should try it. But since I didn't realize, I played in the past, back in Mayhem, I'm going to say. It was very different back then, because apparently now with the whole Maven's helmet, it changed the build actually for the better. And the build now does crazy amounts of damage. Its fireability is still trash, but it should actually feel much cleaner than this build. And the person who's playing in my clan said they did Cyrus already, Awakener 8, they've done Mavens without having to switch gems around. So it's definitely something I want to try. It's something I've played from the past, so it's definitely probably my next build. Because that build I should be able to level it very quickly. It's just how much currency can I get from this build is the question. So, any of this build you see I'm doing wrong, please put in the description below so other people can know about it. Hope everyone liked the video. Hit the subscribe button. Come follow me on Twitch. We're playing over build. We're trying to get some projects done this league. I have an idea of a lot of projects I want to do. We just need a build to start doing the actual Atlas. But once I get this project going, it should be pretty good. There's a lot in my mind. I think it'll be fun as long as Grimro doesn't do them all, since he's already way ahead of me. But but he just does a lot of them. But hopefully we can get to them, and hopefully do some ultimatums. So hope everyone liked it, and I'll hope to see you on the next one.